Man, y'all boys, man, things ain't looking too good for Bronny James, bro. The world think he might not be as good as they say he is, man. Let's check it out.
Bronny James's biggest blessing is clearly also his biggest curse. As time has gone by, filling the shoes of your all-time great dad has proven to be a challenge that really no one has overcame. Michael Jordan's son infamously flopped well short of the NBA in their given careers. Shareef O'Neal's cakewalk into the NBA is looking like a lost cause, averaging 5 points a game in the G League last year.
Man, what y'all think, bro? Y'all think they be putting too much pressure on these NBA stars kids, bro? Cause like, I ain't lying, he do got a point. Like you rarely see like a NBA star kid like they make it in their own way, but like it's not how the world think it's gonna be. Like, y'all see what I'm saying, type shit. Like, it's crazy.
Bronny James is on the outside looking in when it comes to the 2024 NBA draft.
And that guard is 6'4" senior, number 0, Bronny.
Young prodigy, bro.
It's no secret that when your name is LeBron James Jr., for better or for worse, you're going to be treated differently. And when your dad is telling the world that he's waiting for you to arrive in the NBA, to put together the pairing that the world has been waiting to see for the last 20 years, the massive target on your back can only get bigger. The case of Bronny James has been complicated since he first began popping up in elementary school. But is the hype for the second coming of LeBron James warranted, or is this just another NBA kid who will never fit into his dad's shoes? Back in 2002, when I was still rocking a diaper, LeBron James put on a high school career so impactful and memorable that every top prospect would be compared to his pre-draft resume for the next 20 years, it seems like.
Clear the bench, and James is going to come out of the game along with the rest of the starters with 9 seconds to go. What a performance.
Unbelievable in terms of requests with all the endorsements, etc. What a future he has.
Raising the cover of Sports Illustrated and one of the most infamous editions labeled The Chosen One in his junior year of high school, before going first overall in the NBA draft and putting together a career that seemed straight out of a movie. 20 years after the initial magazine cover, Sports Illustrated released another cover featuring Bronny titled The Chosen Sons. Bronny's no stranger to spotlights. He could be seen shooting on NBA floors with his dad since the 2000s. And with a name like LeBron James Jr., his dad in the crowd, and a couple cool plays here and there, Bronny's elementary school highlights garnered millions of views. Of just a 9-year-old being a bit better than everyone else.
I remember these days, bro. Like, that nigga really was balling, dog. No cap, like, young nigga. That's when that was like before he really got like older and shit.
With this kid. I mean, he started getting scholarship offers from the best schools in the country when he was 10 years old, with the hope that with the LeBron James training and genetics, this kid could fill out half as well as his dad did.
And that guard, 6'4" senior, your McDonald's All-American.
Hey, I ain't lying, dude, bro. That nigga was different. That nigga was different in high school too, though. That nigga was nice, bro. Y'all can't cap, son. Come here. Come here.
Bronny James with the best performance of his young high school career, the 15-year-old freshman.
As LeBron made his move to LA, Bronny James would enroll at Sierra Canyon for his freshman year of high school. And this was really our first real taste of the kid in a real game setting outside of random hoop mixtapes at AAU events. Although being the offspring of one of the best high school talents of all time, when entering high school alongside Brandon Boston, Zaire Wade, and Zaire Williams, Bronny didn't stack up. Averaging just 4 points in 15 minutes a game, he was completely a supporting piece on a team that was kind of riding his hype wave too. Giving him real playing time in a game against St. Vincent St. Mary's, in front of a sold-out crowd with the James family sitting front row.
Bro, look at Brian Beanie, bro. Why that bitch off the top of his head like that? Boy, he got that bitch super glued to the back of your head. How the fuck this shit not falling? What the fuck? Fuck did I just say just now? What the fuck?
Good job putting asses in seats. And after a 15-point MVP performance in a picture-perfect money grab game, Bronny's face was blasted all over social media, with little reference to the rest of his season being extremely underwhelming. Standing around 6 feet tall, there really isn't a ton that Bronny and his dad really shared in common at this point.
Bro, I'm telling y'all, bro, Bryce, he gonna be the taller one. He gonna pass up Bronny, because I think Bronny, I don't know, at most Bronny might get like He probably get to like maybe 6'6", probably 6'5", maybe. I don't know, but I think he kind of done. Like, I think he gonna be around like 6'3" to 6'5" range. Like, I don't think he getting no taller than what he really is type shit. But Bryce, that nigga gonna be tough.
He'll take the ball well, but as a secondary ball handler who had a notable weak handle on the ball, leading to a lot of turnovers, it was hard to get him the reps that he needed. Bronny did develop certain aspects of his game to help contribute to his reloaded high school roster, like the catch-and-shoot jump shot that his dad liked, and the on-ball defense that he didn't really care to play all the time. But entering high school, a 6-foot guard averaging 4 points certainly isn't the chosen one. After the pandemic delay and a torn meniscus all but robbing him of his sophomore season, Bronny would suit up for his junior year with a new set of faces ready to play above him. The addition of Amari Bailey, Kajani Wright, and Ramel Lloyd once again pushing Bronny to the back seat. The year that the chosen one was gracing the cover of Sports Illustrated, averaging 30 bombs, the chosen son was putting up 9 points, 3 boards, and 3 assists as a real player. It wasn't until senior season that Bronny was given the keys to the offense, and we really saw the reality of Bronny James' game at a high level. And really, it was a pretty good year. At 14 points, 5.5 rebounds, 2.7 assists, and 1.8 steals, Bronny looked like a skilled bulldog guard who could shoot the ball efficiently at the high school level, and really began to fill out into his 6'2"-ish frame. Although a good season, no doubt, being ranked in the top 20 of his class with scholarships coming from every major school you could ask for was way overkill. After committing to USC at the end of the season, Bronny hit the draft boards right where you could predict in a lot of mocks. Late first round, straight to the Lakers with their first pick to fulfill the prophecy fan fiction that has been laid out the last 20 years. But now partway through the season, and it seems like Bronny James' bubble has finally popped. 18 games into the season, and Bronny James has fallen out of the starting rotation.
I ain't lying though, bro. USC been looking real bad. Like, from the games I've been seeing, bro, they kind of trash on some shit. Like, I don't know, like, I don't know what's their problem, because I don't watch them enough, so I don't want necessarily say they trash, but they ain't looking too good to say they got, you know, Bronny and shit, even though, like I said, it might take a little time for him to fully get adjusted to the college basketball scene, because that's way more competition, bro. Like, nigga Rob Dillingham, they got a couple of niggas balling right now, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Out of every major online draft board you can think of, putting up 5.7 points this year on 36% from the field and 27% from behind the three-point line, there's really nothing about his game this year that screams NBA draft. At maybe 6'3", running the point guard in the NBA is one of the hardest transitions for a player to make. And although his defense on the ball and his playmaking skills do look transferable to an NBA guard, there really isn't much else there that does. A guard of his size with a notably weak handle is going to be a tough transition, even just to the college level, which we've already seen. And the losing minutes on a 10-16 team show that Bronny's nowhere near where it needs to be to meet his preseason mock draft position. Shooting 27% from deep for a guy that was marketed as a smaller LeBron James with a lights-out jumper is...
That's crazy. LeBron used to be bragging about this nigga shot too. Shooting 27% from deep? That's bad, bro.
Freaking scary. And shooting 62% from the line might be even scarier, indicating that one of the core strengths in his game that's completely vital for a guard, his size, really needs an improvement. Bronny James is not a current NBA draft prospect, but in what could be the worst case scenario, he might be. In the modern NBA, the marketability of LeBron James Jr. is an instant sell for any team, and with what LeBron has said in the past, might even land you his pops if you choose to burn a second-round pick on him. There's no shortage of nepotism in the NBA, as Giannis Antetokounmpo has certainly learned, and the same could certainly be true for Bronny as well. But if he wants to be more than the rich kid with a cool jersey sitting at the end of the bench, there's definitely a better course of action. Bronny James is a good player, but he's not LeBron James. There have been many players that stuck at it in college and made serious improvements throughout their 4 years there. Despite what people may tell you, not every draft prospect is a one and done, and Bronny James definitely isn't either. You can fix a jump shot, you can work work on your tween cross, and coming off a health scare like Bronny, there's plenty of room to grow here. But if he chooses to enter the NBA and accept an honor that he doesn't deserve, the path is going to get a whole lot murkier. Bronny will more than likely be an NBA player in the near future, but at this moment, he needs to be treated as another college player going through freshman struggles.
Yeah, no cap though, son, because that's a lot of pressure on him. I ain't gonna lie though. Like, your dad really a legend, bro. Like, it's gonna be hard to like really compare him to his dad because, brother, his dad on a whole different level with this shit. Like, he his own person, bro. Like, so I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Known as more than just that guy's son. Thank you for watching if you made it this far. Check out my last video here if you missed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
That's crazy, girl. What y'all think though, bro? Y'all think Bronny gonna live up to the hype, bro? And y'all comment below how y'all feel he been playing recently, like, and what's something he could improve on, like, you know. Y'all comment that below, bro.